Hey everyone, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's San Francisco taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first step. In Craig Biggio. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Out there to center. Mullins on his horse. Unable to catch up, and it gets down. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. So up next, Lance Berkman. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. High fly ball, right field. O'Neill makes the play. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's Yordan Alvarez. In the air out to center, and it falls. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 2-zip.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get
one down, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Checks over to first, back safely. Ball one, no strikes. Cano, in his third season, he features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Bunting for a hit. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, one out. Smith, the next to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Swing and a ground ball onto O'Hearn. That ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Foul ball there. Ball one there. Goes down looking. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Just missed.
1-0.
Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
1-2's the count.
Struck him out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Colin Selby.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Outside.
Carlos Correa, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. One up, one down. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Hot shot to third. On to O'Hearn. And now two gone. And here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. Singled and scored his first time. Just missed.
Down. Ball.
That one hit to right. O'Neill sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. And that's downstairs. Ball one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 and 2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez,
No balls, 2 strikes.
he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Out to short. Throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Gregory Soto will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So digging in, Lance Berkman. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Alvarez swings through it for strike one. And that one hit to first. Fair ball. 1 run's in. Headed for the plate. The run comes in from second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Alvarez leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tap foul at the plate. Runner on at third, one gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Cowser sizing this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The relay to the plate, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. The other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Abreu back to work. And that's in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Outside
No, that
low,
missed. That's
and
a
it's
ball.
1-1.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now here is Colton Cowser. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Got him swinging. For the strikeout, and they're down to their last out. So they're down to their final out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
This could end it. And a good eye there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ball.
Outside. And that's ball 2.
2-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, he held him down for 2.
First and second, no outs. Benintendi to the plate. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
In the air, right side. Bader should have it. First and second, no outs. Benintendi up here. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And the pitch. Chases that one upstairs.
0-2 is the count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
And that one gets away at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out. And the runners will move up. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. One down. And next is the designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi. Fouled off left side. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Coming up on the first pitch, and our starting pitcher here today, Wade Miley. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel.
This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
The pitch. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-2.
Boy, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
And it's caught for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Yoan Moncada, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's two gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Here comes the throw, and he's out.
Yes, you're right.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman, Noelvi Marte. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
And that's
Ball.
outside. To the right side. One up, one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Rhys Hines. First pitch, and he just misses. One out, bases empty. Fastball in for a strike, and the count even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just
Ball,
missed. Liner snagged at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tony Santillan. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Eloy Jimenez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
That's in. Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Oh, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Base hit center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Santillan checks on first. Jimenez back in diving. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Pickoff move to second. And he dives back in safely. Man at second. To the right side. Base hit into the outfield. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. The throw to second is offline.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Hauls it in for the out. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Hard hit to third. And he'll be safe at first. Taylor Rogers gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner takes off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Montgomery on his horse around third. The relay dives in, beats the tag. He scores. And they lead by 2. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Frank Thomas. Led off this game with a double. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 0-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. So a man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Teal. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson.
Now pitching. Begin.
And there's the strike.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
No, that's out.
Just off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right field. Montgomery has a beat on it. He's got it. And there's one down. And now here is TJ Friedl. In the air out towards right center. Robert moves under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Jose Trevino. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 90. Sam Mole on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Mole, 33 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. Ground ball left side. Knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Thome. Ripped to third and caught. 2 down, bases empty. Eloy Jimenez will hit next. A single and a run scored and a walk. And the first offering is not close. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Braden Montgomery. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Scott Barlow.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that is that. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Now pitching. Garrett Wilson.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Comes
Strike
up
two.
empty. That's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Christian Encarnacion Strand stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through the sweeper.
No balls. 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Moncada in position. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Reds down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. That's off the
that
mark.
missed. That's a ball.
1-0.
1 ball. No strikes.
And another ball. 2 outs, base is
2
empty.
balls. No strikes.
There's the strike. They're down to their final strike. 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Thomas Harrington. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to to be looking for in this one, does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now it's tough to do.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Yoan Moncada stands in now, looks at that one inside. Misses outside, and now 2-0. Harrington, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good.
Dives. What a play. And here's the first baseman, Jim Thome. And that one popped in the air, left field. Connor Falefa makes the play. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. That one outside.
That ball went out.
And that is ball one. That clips the corner.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. Got him swinging. Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brings it in. 2 down. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count even 1-1. Two outs, base is empty. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a pop-up. Mydroth. And he makes the catch. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Dauri Moreta. Eloy Jimenez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And he swings through that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
On the ground to third. Hayes to first. And quickly one away in the second. And here is Braden Montgomery. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Mydroth.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
To third. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Brian Reynolds here.
Now Higgins. Miss.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just
Outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
And fires in a fastball at 95. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle, my drop. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Inside. Yeah, the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1. They hand the ball over to a new arm, David Bednar. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery. The shortstop takes the ball. Bednar, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Luis Robert now. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. Montgomery dives back in, but they got him. Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Throw to second, safe. And now, Frank Thomas on the ground right side. Tosses to first, and that is out number 2. And here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Teal, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground, and that chance handled. They get the force. 3rd out. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the inning. Here's Joey Bart now. Fastball for a strike. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one out to right. Montgomery brings it in. 1 down. Now the left fielder, Jack Sawinski. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
And that's outside. And the count 1-2. Got him looking for the K. Now only one out remaining. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2 is the count.
This could end it. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. And they'll do it again. Just off the inside corner. And the count's even at 2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Curveball over for a called strike. All right, Singy, let's chat about team names in the GBL. They're a little different than what we're used to.
Well, we don't have a team called the Pinheads in Major League Baseball, that's for sure.
And downstairs. Pinheads is a good one, but don't forget about the Singers, the Whales, and the Lemurs.
Where else in the world can you find a whale squaring off with a lemur? It's just another example of why the GBL rules.
Here's a 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Michael Garcia digs in now.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Blyleven picks to first. Scott on at first, nobody out. And strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Roll to short, could be 2. 1 at second.
That's an out.
Over to first, safe.
He's in.
And now the DH, Vinny Pasquantino. And that drops in for a strike. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. High fly ball, shallow right field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. And that's in for a strike. That one the other way. Takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Now he breaks his bat. Grabs it barehanded, and that's a great play for the out. And now it's going to be Mike Cameron.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
2 outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. That's off the inside corner. 1-2 to count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And the next pitch is way outside. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. On to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Second inning set to go. Now here is Ted Simmons. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So up next, Lou Brock. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Perez on to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And the 0-1. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Farmer under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Jason Kipnis. Singer back to work. That's out to center field. Scott on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Carlos Beltran in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he can't come up with it. One down. Runner at first. Gil Hodges getting ready to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Singer checks the runner. Beltran back on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around. Not just.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run. Is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
One ball,
Man, that was
strikes.
pretty gross right there.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Hammered on the line, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And that squirts through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Brooks Lee, the next to hit. Lined, and that's a base hit. Hodges around third. He'll score easily. The relay throw. The tag out. Tries to get back and save. Now batting Jarren Duran. A bunt, and it's popped up. Reaching for it. Top half of the third inning, and now Stan Musial.
Now pitching. Matt Raw.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Now 1 away. Jack Caglione at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out. So 2 down now, and here is Victor Scott. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. A little bit high. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full. 1 strike away. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So digging in, Michael Garcia.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
No strike.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Misses, and it's 2-2. Got him, and that'll do it. 2-0. Your And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And we're underway. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that one upstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Michael Garcia, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That one at triple digits.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate. That one misses, and the count is 2-2. Struck him out looking. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. In the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And the 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Next offering is outside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And this place is rocking. It's 2-0. Now a chance for Mike Cameron. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Scott under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after.
Kyle Leahy gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Caglione, and he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now, Carlos Beltran. That's outside, and that's ball 1. And that one almost got him. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Vinny Pasquantino. Jesse Chavez comes on now. That one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Ted Simmons. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1.
1 out, base is empty. Just missed. Out to short, Lee. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Lou Brock. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one drilled left field. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cameron nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the 2nd. Phil Maton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score.
That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the 3rd baseman, Scott Rowland. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Musial makes the catch, and there's one down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Lee. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. The throw in, safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 3-zip. Runner on at first with one gone, and now Jaron Duran over to first, and he's saved. And first offering is fouled off. Lee leads off first with one away. This one blasted the other way down the line, and it's a foul ball. Swung out, belted deep. That one went back there, and that one's gonna land not so much here, but here. And they add a couple more. It's 5-zip. Taylor Clark into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously.
Swung out, belted deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. They go back to back, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. And here is Salvador Perez. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 7-0. Cameron now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back. That one not close. Going to count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. John Schreiber takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Schreiber checks over to first, and he's back. And the batter now, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Scott right there to make the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started at the plate. Stan Musial.
Now pitching, Aaron Summer.
Hit in the air out to center field. Makes the grab, one away. And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Just off the inside edge. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a foul ball.
That's ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Scott in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to
Got him, and that's the ball game. This one.